Hello everybody, welcome to this video. This is Chris with Packet Pioneer. Just wanted to show you real quickly how we can set a filter that will remove unrelated protocols to the problem that we're actually troubleshooting. I get a lot of questions about what do I focus on? How do I set a filter that will really lead me to root cause? Well, sometimes a trick that I use to focus in on what matters is to first remove what I know is not related, or just to simplify the trace file that I'm looking at. And a lot of times that has to do with removing broadcasts, removing things that are flying around on the network that may not be related to the thing that I'm looking for. For example, here in this trace file, we can see that we have some ARPs. We have Dropbox LAN Sync Discovery Protocol. Those are just broadcasts that we will see in our trace file from time to time. We'll also see other things like CDP, LLDP, STP, Layer 2 chatter, you could call it. Now, those protocols do have their place. They are important for some functions, but in some cases, they can just busy up our screen and make it harder to read what really is important or pertinent to the problem we're troubleshooting. So I just want to show you how you can remove some of these protocols and how to create an expression button that will let you do that quickly. So first, let's take a look at how we can remove broadcasts. So a broadcast is all Fs in the destination MAC address. So one thing that we can do is come down here. I can select the destination broadcast, all Fs, and I can prepare a filter selected. Just put that up top, because sometimes that's hard to remember. eth.dest equals ffffff, right? So I can just select it this way. Now, I also want to say or ARP or CDP or LLDP or STP. Those are just some basic chatter protocols, I like to call them, that can sometimes just mess up or busy up my screen and get in the way of what I'm looking for. So in order to remove all of those, what I do is I just put a parenthesis around them, and before that parenthesis, I'm going to put an exclamation point. What that will do is it says not broadcast at layer 2 or ARP or CDP or LLDP or STP. Now when I say no ARP, I'm also saying don't worry about the ARP responses, because a lot of times those are unicasted, where the ARP request is broadcasted. Alright, so once I apply this, that will then clean up my trace and I won't see some of those broadcast protocols. Now, how can I apply this as an expression or something that I can quickly filter on? Well, I can come up here to my plus button, and that will copy that filter expression there down to this line down here, and then I can name it. And what I like to name it is no broadcast/chatter. So that will then be saved up here up top, and then when I'm opening up a trace file, just to quickly apply it, I can just come up and click on no broadcast chatter. And you can add any protocol you can think of to this. If you have a few flying around on your network that are there, they're important, they're serving a function, but they're probably not related to what you're troubleshooting. Also, another side point, you want to make sure to use or instead of and you'll see why. If you just go ahead and use and here instead of or, you'll see what happens. But you want to make sure to use the or switch instead of and. Okay, that was just a quick video on how to set a no broadcast chatter filter so that we can remove unrelated protocols from our trace files, simplifying the trace file that we're working with. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day. I'll see you on another video.